Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day 18 of the July Daily Draws. So let's see what message we get today, and I'll be taking the first card from the Mermaid Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. And here we go. And today we will go there. And our card today is the Five of Swords. So to me, it's we need to choose our battles carefully, okay? And some arguments, battles, debates, we may be tempted to want to win. Really, first of all, is it for us to be involved in? Is it our place to get in amongst this? Because to me, it's about communication, this and ideas, and with the swords and everything and the mind. It's more of the thoughts and ideas and a communication thing, rather than a literal fight. To me, it could be, I suppose, but with this, it's more like, are we trying to win the argument just for the sake of winning an argument? At the expense of what and what we're going to really gain once we've won the argument. Apart from, the prize itself is just winning the argument, but over time is what really have we gained? And sometimes when we're in a situation where these things are happening, sometimes the best thing to do is just to say, look, I'm not going to get anywhere with this, and I'm just going to walk away from this and just move on to something else, because this is getting nowhere. Now, you may feel that that's a sense of failure or defeat, but to me, that's to me a strategic retreat. It's you walking away from something that isn't worth being involved in, isn't worth your time, your thought, your energy of trying to get through, because the other parties involved are just not listening. They're just concentrating on coming out on top in the argument and not listening to reason, not listening to good points that you may have, and you might be willing to listen to some of the good points they have, but it's one-sided. This one-sided communication is no real debate. So don't get caught up in a debate, in an argument that really is not really going to be helpful to you, that you're not really going to progress in, because not necessarily because you yourself are being difficult, and make sure you're not the one being difficult, of course. That's the other key thing. But no matter how much in good faith you are involved in the situation, if the others are not likewise, if the others are just wanting to beat you down and come out on top and to have their point of view win, regardless of whether or not it's right or wrong or whatever, or whether you've got a good point, some valid points or not, they're just not prepared to take those on board, then you're wasting your time and energy. And that's what we need to realize, that there are situations that really we need to be discerning. Is this something that I should be involved in, first of all? Is this my battle? Is this my fight? Is this my argument? Do I have skin in the game? There's someone I know that has often come out with a phrase, and I hadn't heard it before, to be honest. But it's a funny one, but it's also a good one. And the phrase is, "Not my circus, not my monkeys." It's like, it isn't for me. This is not my point. Let them carry on. If those that dealers carry on and argue with each other if they determine. But you have better things to do. You have better things to do. And it's funny that after this is the six of swords, where they're in the boat moving away to better, calmer waters, to somewhere different, moving on. And sometimes we have to admit that we're not going to get anywhere. The longer we stay, the more we're going to get wounded. Okay? And for no purpose. I mean, sometimes we can be courageous and be willing to have a little bit of wounding in order to achieve something worthwhile. That's one thing. That's bravery. That's being in the battle for good reason. But this is you're getting wounded for no reason whatsoever, with no possibility of gain. Just walk away and move on to something better. So I don't know which of us, I mean, this is going to be relevant to all of us at some point, but I don't know if it's particularly relevant to somebody listening today, that if you're in a situation and you're wondering how to deal with it, then maybe you need to think through, is this really yours to deal with? Or is it just the better way of dealing with it is just to leave it be, move on, get on with your life, move on to better things? And that's the question this card asks us today. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. And we have, I don't know what this creature is. It's some kind of funny fish or whatever. It's where you need to be. Where do you need to be in this argument or elsewhere? Moving on. Acknowledge how you are feeling. First of all, have faith the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. And the best possible outcome for you may be to walk away. Okay? That might be the best possible outcome. So there you go. Make sure that you're where you need to be and not involved in something that you shouldn't be. That's not conducive to your journey and to your growth. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back for the midweek point tomorrow with day 19. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.